Need a place to promote your work or promote your business? Well, it ain't here because we don't have a sponsorship, but we're brought to you by viewers like you. Thanks for watching. Yo, what's up, guys? And we're back here with another Cartoons to Humans, and I'm back with Sabina. What's up, Sabina? What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, internet? Yeah, I mean, we got a good show for you today. Me and Rob are the only ones that did Cartoons to Humans, but like, I think we'll carry. I think we'll carry with these two right now.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna jump into what you drew this week. What did you draw this week?
Yeah, so I was thinking a lot about like nostalgic topics recently, and so one of those that came to mind was like Care Bears. Um, I was thinking about like it's getting warm lately. Like I'm thinking about going out to the water, so naturally I've been thinking about like Sunshine Bear in conjunction with that. Converting him to like a human. It's easy to go off of like stereotypes. You think about bears, you think about like these big old burly guys with like, a lot of hair, and I'm like, well, how can I subvert the stereotype a bit and like make him like, I don't know, like avoid that stereotype but still make him like identifiable as a bear. And so what I did was like I played with his proportions a little bit. I made him muscular because like, he is a surfer and he spends a lot of time like working out, like getting on the sea, but he's got like long arms and short little legs. And I think about bears and I think about their big burly arms and like their leg, like if they stand up, like you just see a bear's arms swinging around. Like that's one of the things that makes him stand out is like an animal. And so I kind of wanted to give him that like short guy but not really kind of proportions.
Yeah.
So you see him here, like clutching his board, like he's getting ready for like a day out on the beach. He's got his big old sunglasses that I wanted to look like bear ears, just a little bit, like just a suggestion of like fuzzy ears. And I'm tweaking
He comes across that way.
Yeah, and like I hope that's the case. And like obviously I made him super tan because like he's out in the sun all the time.
Yeah.
Blonde hair because like, he's Sunshine Bear. Like you've got to incorporate yellow in there somehow. If you see me adding like a little bit of this fuzz, like this brown, like that shading, you'll see me a little bit later playing with like hair textures because I'm like, yeah, I want to subvert the bear stereotype, but you've still got to like imply like, okay, there's some of that bear hairiness. It's like there, like he's got it. um, and so one of the things that I picked up recently is one of the keys with lighting is that whenever you have a really warm light that you're playing with, and that's the main light that's being cast into your subject, then the shadows that are falling on them are going to be cool toned. So I'm using like a purple indigo kind of shadow here that I'm using to shade. I'm gonna like use the layer effect over it later so it doesn't look as stark, but I'm thinking, okay, yellow sunshine, that's the light hitting them, so purple shadows. It's like the exact complement color. And I think at the end it reads pretty nicely. I feel like he could have been a little like warmer toned. He could have been a little more sunshiny in the way that I did his skin, but the cool shadows I think help to accentuate like that warm light that's hitting him. And like here, after I've like applied all the effects, I think it's a little more visible. And yeah, this was my thought process with rendering Sunshine Bear.
This is awesome, dude.
Thank you.
This is awesome, dude.
I was like, yeah, I was pretty happy with him. I was like, yeah, that's Sunshine Bear. Like if I saw him on the beach, like I would go catch a wave with him.
Dude, the fact that you were talking about like the shadows and stuff and like how you applied them, that's like it makes the skin tone pop even further. Like I think making it like it just gives it this bounce effect, like a contrast effect to it, which is really cool. Like I like it.
Yeah, thank you. Like I've been trying to think about those things a lot more whenever it comes to art because I mean these are the exact like skills that the masters of traditional art try to apply, and it just makes your artwork the better the more you can incorporate it. So I'm glad that it reads.
Yeah, that and the ears, it reads as ears. Like even though I know it's sunglasses, it still gives off that feeling of like he has little bear ears, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. No, that's a good
Cool.
one. I likes this one.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna jump into what I drew this week. So
Okay, I'm excited for this.
so the movie The Whale came out, and I seen it the other day, and I just decided to draw Kirby as the whale. Um, Drew him as a big obese man, you know. And that's pretty much it. I mean, and there's nothing much to really say about. It's just the whale, and then he's got a Kirby shirt on, so that is what it is.
Keeping it simple.
I'm keeping it mad simple here. No, but have you seen the whale yet?
Yeah, I wonder. No, I actually haven't seen it. I watched the Oscars and I saw this movie like get nominated, but I honestly I hadn't heard of it before this point, but it's definitely on my watch list now.
Yeah,
What'd you think of it?
it's pretty crazy, dude. Like, it's a crazy movie. Like in general, like just the sheer fact that this man is this big and like he's roaming around the house and this man's having trouble, like he's just doing like normal shit that we do for everyday thing. He's having trouble, like he's having to hyperventilate and like having to use an inhaler. Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that this man let himself get to these proportions. Um, I don't know, dude. It's one of those movies you gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch it. You gotta see it.
Yeah, I love those movies that really make you like reinspect your perspective on the world because like a lot of actions like what you were talking about like things that we do that we take for granted like there are some people like probably a lot of people especially in the US that look at these very same tasks in that look at them in a totally different way like they've got to use an inhaler just to like get up and walk across the room and that's something that like you and I can do just like without thinking um
Oh
and
yeah.
like and I love whenever films like this come out because I feel like there's always waves of empathy that people tend to put out like towards whatever group was like depicted in the film. And I think that the more empathy that's in the world towards like any group is or like any group that's non-harmful, like I want to clarify, is just always better. I mean, like the more we understand one another, the more productive, and coherent the world is as a whole.
Oh
So
yeah.
like I like this. Like I'm glad that you chose to like depict this film. Kirby shirt and all, like
Yeah.
makes it a little goofy, makes it a little light.
Yeah, it gives it a lightheartedness, I think, in such a like, because the movie is very bleak and grim. Like it's not like sugarcoating obesity in the slightest, but it's just a wild movie that it's like you said, like we take for granted a lot of the things we do every day, and this man was struggling to do like the simple tasks like washing his ass, fucking catching going out of breath just from wiping his ass. Like, bro, we do that shit every fucking day, bro.
Yeah,
We have no
yeah.
trouble with it. This man having mad trouble with it.
Yeah, man, and like it's not something you like think about, but like it's so real. Like it's so real and like that's the thing. Like yeah. I like your piece. Did you like I don't were you thinking about like colors or anything while you were doing it? Like did you have any more thoughts, like final thoughts about it?
No, I kind of just banging it out. I didn't really think too much of it. Normally, sometimes I do think a little more than I need to, but this one was more like it's just the guy from the whale. Let me just draw it. you know, Let me put a Kirby
Drawing it for the
shirt
sake
on
of
them.
drawing it.
Let me keep it simple.
Yeah. I
Uh,
love it.
no, appreciate it, appreciate it. Uh,
Cool.
so guys, that's gonna conclude our episode today, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.
Yo, if y'all guys liked that video, you should probably check out our other video here. And if you really liked us, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll sketch you guys later.